All right, I'm back. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you all are well. I hope you feel motivated this year to accomplish your goals, dreams, whatever you want for yourself as an artist, producer, creative. Today I'm going to do a breakdown of my new song called Start Again that came out 10 days ago. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I will be releasing a song every month for the rest of the year, and I will also be doing a production breakdown. So yeah, let's get into it. I won't talk too much. Let's start with the drums. First thing, I actually programmed the drums first time when I was making the demo for this song. I realized that I was missing the groove. I was missing like this human element, obviously, because I'm a drummer, so it's very noticeable to me when something is like not really humanized. So I took out my drum kit. I just played the song, and then everything changed. As you can see, different velocities. It's not really super quantized or anything. So if you are making music with acoustic drums, or if you are a drummer, my biggest tip is to not super quantize your drums. Having a good human feel to it is much better than like 100% quantizing your kicks and snares and everything else. I used addictive drums. It's called Fairfax Volume 1. But when I bounced all the drums down, as you can see, I didn't use snares that I had. Like I had 3-4 layers of snare. Also, I turned off overhead, second room, so I was going more for the dry sounding type of drums. And my reference was a song from a band called Haim. The song is called You Never Knew. I wanted the drums to be like not super dry, but also not super punchy. The sound has changed a lot with drum bus processing, because when I take everything off and then with everything on, this is pretty much the beat throughout the whole song. The only time it changes is on the second pre-chorus. So that's the drums. I can show you my bus processing, compression, then this amazing plugin that I use all the time in parallel mode, smash and grab. If you can afford it, take it. It's perfect. And then we have 2 compressors. Then we have another compressor. Usually I use this one only for the snare. RC20 for that lo-fi feel. Then we have micro shift, and I'm using this for width. Yeah, I just like the way it sounds. Kramer tape, this is a new addition, but I really like what this does to the drums. I usually use mixtape from Steven Slate, but I just like this one. Then we have Decapitator. Then we have Pro MB to tame the low frequencies. Ozone Clarity. I actually don't remember why I used this, but it sounded good, so I did. And then L1 limiter. And that's my drum bus. It's just regular sounding indie type drums that you could hear pretty much in every production. Next, we can go to bass. I have 1 layer. This is Arturia Mini 5 lower bass. Also sidechained with track spacer. Kick is sidechained. That's the bass and drums. My approach to bass, at least for my music, is just to feel it more than like hearing it. Honestly, don't spend a lot of time around the bass or like make complicated bass patterns, because it just doesn't fit into the style of music that I'm making. Next thing, we can go to guitars right now, and I would start with these. Chorus. This guitar is an open D tuning, and I literally used the Slate preset acoustic guitar shimmery. I don't know if I adjusted it or not. It sounded good to me, and I'm lucky to have a very good guitar. So thank you Sigma Guitars for my beautiful baby. That sounds so amazing. Even dry, I can show you. This is end of the song. This is like no plugins, like I haven't put a single thing on it, and it worked perfectly. Those were acoustic guitars. Now we can head over to electric guitars. So first one we have is this pluck in the chorus. That's actually a splice loop, but I really liked it, and I was kind of too lazy to record the same thing because no one cares anyways. Then, of course, there's this lead guitar. Then we have the spank guitar. I call that spank. Then we have the tremolo guitar. When you put them together with the acoustic ones. Yep. By the way, all the guitar sounds are guitar rigged from Native Instruments. Then we have some chords on a second word. Second pre-chorus. I was introducing new type of chords, melodies. And then we go to the outro. There's like 2 new guitars. That's it. Nothing much to it. If you watch my previous production, I'm not a really technically good guitar player. I just put guitar in a context of a song. So that's it. No magic. We can go to pianos. These are the main ones. I believe all of them were Spitfire soft piano. That's a free plugin. So if you need like a really, really nice piano sound, you need to get that. First one. Second one for the width. Third one that's just making a bit of a tension, that it's not just like sustained chords. Then we have this one on a pre-chorus. Those are the main pianos. Then we have the second ones. So Rhodes. Rhodes with Bit Crusher. This one is called Piano Top Line. Second one. I wanted this one to be a bit sloppier than the first one. Third one. Then we have the chords, but just an octave higher. All together. And then with the main ones. Then we go to the synths. I have this drone going throughout the whole song. Then the second one. Those are the synth pads. Then we go to production. Let me start with the intro first. These are my intro pads. First one, this was a splice loop. I think it was Oliver sample pack that I just reversed. Second one, this was the first chord reversed from the main piano loop. And then also the same thing with Bad. Okay, atmosphere. Second one. Pre-chorus. I use crystallizer in this, but I can't remember where this sound comes from. Probably splice or something I made myself. Then the fourth one, I've used Kickstart from Nicky Romero to get that bumping sound. Then we have just this one on the pre-chorus, even though I think these tones are not really matching. But I just kind of like that there. So if you listen in a context, yeah, it fits. So maybe it doesn't. I don't care. But I liked it there. Those are my atmospheres, pianos, and synths. Adding guitars. Adding bass. Adding drums. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole instrumental. We have additionally this is a loop for the pre-chorus. It was a splice sample that I just stretched out a lot, and it had these weird artifacts, but I think they fit in the song. So I was trying to find something else that could replace it, but in the end I just left it there. Then a shaker. Shaker on a second part of the chorus, and then shaker on the last chorus and the outro. And then we have the rain effects. Just the rain sound going throughout the whole song. Yeah, guys, that was the instrumental. Let's go to the vocals. Actually, not a lot on this one. 2 lead vocals, and the rest is the late throws and harmonies and ad-libs. 'Cause lately I've been falling, crawling, thinking you come back to me again. The harmonies. Falling, crawling, think guess I'm wasting time. I go all in, broken when you ad-libs going into second chorus. Cause lately I've been outro vocal. Falling, crawling, maybe I should call you up. This is on a different track because I process it differently. But yeah, let me play it now with all the effects. And maybe you're just fading, saying how you never felt a thing. So I can go through my chain. Autotune, Pro Q3, taming these frequencies. They are always annoying on my voice. They sound so boomy and nasty. Little bit 10K boost to make it sound more expensive. Another 10K, 11K boost, taming some harsh frequencies here as well. First compressor, second compressor, adding some 15K. First de-esser for sh and ch sounds, second de-esser for T and S's, RVox because it's simply the best compressor. Pro Q3 again, taming those frequencies that I really find annoying. Then I don't know what this is doing. 1K? I don't know why I boosted 1K. I swear to God. And decapitator on 1, just wanted a little bit more drive. Now effects, microshift, it's for vocal width, short reverb, short room reverb, H delay, quarter delay, long reverb, and this is a default setting from Valhalla, just EQ'd a little bit here. Another delay, and then we have supermassive. I just wanted more atmosphere in the vocal, that's it, but it's like very, very low amount of it. So yeah, and all the vocals are going into my vocal bus. Again, Pro Q3, full tech, add in a bit of 16K for that sheen and polish, bit of soothe because obviously I sing in untreated room, so yeah, that's not very pleasant. Tiny bit of Valhalla on vocal reverb. And then all of my vocals also go into this acapella bus where I have all of my instruments sidechained to it, so it doesn't clash with everything else. Huge difference. When I discovered this, I was speechless, I swear to God. Trackspacer rocks. The very last thing that I'm going to show you is my master chain. First, just lowering the gain because I like to mix hot. I know it's not like a really correct way to do it, but I did it anyways. Pro Q3 to tame this here because it was annoying. Saturn on default settings, literally not touching it at all. SSL, obviously, because this is one of the best bus compressors that you can get. But this one is just working on the kick. God Particle, I'm sorry, this is such a good plugin. I don't use limiter on it. I just put it on and don't change anything and it sounds instantly better. Then again, we have Pultec adding just half of dB of 12K, taming the lows, a bit of 600. This is such a good plugin and it's like I think 20 years old and I discovered it on Dan Brownstein's Nail the Mix. This is such a game changer for me. It sounds more finished, so I'm gonna play it on and off. It just instantly sounds better. And thank you PSP Audio for sending me this plugin. I love it so much and you guys rock. Final one, Maximizer from Ozone. I always use the modern setting, even though I'm experimenting with the transient one, but I'm still, you know, playing in my safe zone with the IRC4 modern. So yeah, that was my song called Start Again. It's out on all streaming platforms. I would be really happy if you would take a listen. Let me know what you think about it. If you have any questions, if you want me to cover something specific in my future streams, just like let me know. I'm gonna play pre-chorus and chorus one more time just so that it potentially gets in your ear and you decide to go stream my music. Want to hope, but I can't forget the day seeing her in love with someone else that isn't me. 'Cause lately I've been falling, crawling, thinking you'll come back to me again, and maybe you're just fading. That's it from me. I'll see you on the next song, which is going to be next month, and I'm doing this till the end of the year, or maybe for the next 5 years. We'll never know. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and stay safe.